Hi, my name is Noel Davis with Wormiculture, and we're going to do an update for our coffee bin. I think a few weeks ago we added some crushed eggshells to try to balance out the pH because it just seemed like there were no worms in the bin. I was really kind of worried about it. Somebody recommended that probably the pH is off from the coffee grounds and that it needs something to sort of help balance it. So we added a whole bunch of crushed eggshells, and I hope that that will turn around the bin. So we're going to take a look. I haven't opened it since then, so we're going to see if this has helped it out at all. All right, let's go to the bin here. So here's our coffee bin, and let's just open this up and take a look. And oh wow, this is not good at all. So first off, lid's very dry, but look at all the worms around the outside here. This shows that there's something wrong with the bin. So this will happen sometimes, but look at this. This interior part, there's no worms at all. I bet you. They're all on the outside of the bin here. I mean, look at this. There's all over and actually this side's even worse. Look at it. Look at all of them up here on the bin. So something is really, really wrong with this bin. This is what I feel tends to happen with these coffee bins. There's just not enough food. There's not enough of a food web for them to sit there and eat. So I mean, like this is fairly dry in here too. A lot drier than I thought it would be. So I think what we might do here, I'm wondering if this is actually just too dry. I wonder if that's the problem. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, I think, add in some more crushed eggshells. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to add some water. So I've got one of my standard spray bottles right here, and I have it labeled water, so I know. By the way, this was a clean bottle when I bought it. There was nothing ever in it. And I'm just going to start spraying this down with some water. And in fact, I might dump some water in here because of how dry this is. So something tells me that this is so dry that they're dying from dryness. And it's not really an issue as much with the bin as much as how dry it is, because it's moist around the outside, but the middle is it's probably absorbing the water from the worms, which would kill them. They need their skin to be moist to breathe. So actually, you know what? This isn't coming out enough. I normally wouldn't do this, but I really think this bin needs it. So I'm just going to dump some water on top. If it becomes soggy on the bottom, it becomes soggy, but to try to rescue the bin, I feel it needs that. So all right, now I'm going to put some of my eggshell in here, again, to try to balance the pH out. And remember, you're not supposed to breathe the dust from the eggshells. At least that's what I've heard multiple times. And just to make sure that it doesn't go up into the air, I'm going to kind of get it wet again. And we're going to kind of mix this up a little bit. And I might even add a few more coffee grounds. I actually had some more to add. I was thinking that it might be a little bit empty. But see, I mean, just look how dry this is. I mean, even after all the water and everything, it's still dry. So I don't know if this is not holding moisture well or what. Or maybe it just needs a lot of moisture in here so that way it can, I mean, this is still so dry. This is way too dry. I can tell from how easy it is to dig. It almost feels like, you know, it's dried out and there's no moisture at all in here almost. So I don't know. That's it for my water bottle here. But we're going to try that. I guess I could add some coffee grounds here. I have some here. I don't know how moist these are, but we're going to add those in. And I might, during the week, I might actually try to add some more moisture by adding more water and just keep adding it to try to keep it moist. But that is definitely the issue with this bin right now. It is way too dry, and the worms are suffering because of it, and they're trying to leave the bin. If I can't get more moisture into the bin, even by adding water, and I might just dump in a ton with the bottle, I might eventually have to add some food to this bin to just try to get it to be better balanced. So, but this is I haven't seen this before with my coffee bins. Normally they just sort of sit there, linger, and nothing happens, and then eventually I just start adding food to it. But this time we're going to try to get this to work. So I'm going to keep adding moisture through water or really, really soaked coffee grounds maybe, and we'll keep going from there and see if we can get this bin up and running again and get these worms to all go right back into the mix here, instead of just hanging around on these sides. So that's my update for this bin. Unfortunately, it's not doing very well. As you can tell, look at this lid. This lid's almost completely dry. There's a couple drops over here on this side. That's it. Other than that, it's completely dry. and that's why the worms are really trying to get out of here. So I'm going to put this lid back on to try to keep some of the moisture in. And that is our update for this week on the coffee bin. I don't know how long it's been around, but it's been I think a few months now, or maybe 4 months. So that's our update. Thank you.